is our first meeting for the class, and today will be short session for introduction and what are we going to do with this class, and some kind of scoring criteria and some brief introduction of the class. Just like what are we going to do with this class and what is the why we have to study this course, and yes, and what you have to do to complete this course. Just like the criteria, you have to do some kind of assignment, project, and examination. So I will write down and post it into the Microsoft Team document, so you can come back and check this later. Okay, first I want to check that we have 40 students enrolled on this course, and now how many people? Okay, anyway, it's the first time and I didn't ask for full attendance, so please let your friends know that they come back and check the video later, because there will be some agreement, some announcement that students have to complete. Just like today, I will give you one short assignment, and you have to complete it before tomorrow class, so we can continue on what are we going to discuss. And then what else? This class will be, normally it will be online, but in some okay, in some day or some part, I will ask to join on site, just like for some kind of project evaluation or some kind of an important some kind of important topic that I want you to join in the class, and I will let you know 2 or 3 days before. And I check for your schedule. You have free time on morning and just like 9 to 10:30 or something like that, and in the afternoon maybe 2:30 to 4 or 3 p.m. to 4:30 p.m. you are free, and I will try to, if there will be the on-site class that I ask you to join, I will use that time slot. Okay, and I will announce the place, the room, and the time maybe 2 or 3 days before. And actually it will be on next week, maybe next Wednesday, when we talk about the software testing and some kind of important topic that I want students to join and make. Maybe we can join to just know who am I, and in detail we just meet and okay. But for instant interaction, I want that, because we cannot do that online. So that is what's going to happen in this course. We have normally will be online, but someday we will have some important topic. We will have the on-site project submission. We will have a face-to-face project submission or presentation. Everyone has to join, and I will make that as a per hour schedule, and let you know. That is one thing that I want to announce. And okay, I think today is the course name is not the course name is Software Construction, Testing, and Maintenance. And the lecture contact point, so you can contact me through this email, or you can use the team chat in Microsoft Teams. If you have anything, if you want to ask me anything related to the course, to the class, you can. I recommend that you use a team chat. It will be, I think it will be faster for interaction, and just like if you have some question you want to ask me, and yes, I think it's okay to share with in the chat, so all of your friends can check it later if you have some question about assignment or the project. So it will be announced to everyone. Or if you prefer some kind of private, you can ask me to the chat for the private if you want. Just like if you want to ask about your score or your assignment, or you ask for a comment on your working, that will be private, and you can ask me to the chat on Microsoft Teams. Okay. Yeah. Now, any question? Okay. Sorry. If no question, for this course, you don't have to write it down. You don't have to note that. I will upload this slide into. I will upload this slide into the class notebook, and I think you get familiar with the class notebook already, so you can check. You can check it in the content library in the class notebook here. So okay, that is. For this course, it's a module. It's really short term and intense. Just intense pace for studying. I think the work will be. I think the work should be separated into 3 parts. The one should be. Yes, no, normally in every class we have the last one should be. This will be 10. 50. Term project will be 3 parts. And final exam score will be 40. This will be the scoring criteria for this course. The project, actually, it will be T part, but it's not actually 3 part, but it's for scoring, just like 2 main part. 2 main parts as a group, and one part as individual. So it means that when you submit the project, you submit as a group. But you have some question as an individual that you have to answer. The project will be submitted maybe around 26 of Feb. You have. And homework and quiz, I will give you 1 or 2 days to complete it. Final exam, you will be allowed to take in two pieces of A4, not page. Okay. If I assign the homework, please finish it in 1 or 2 days. Some project will be submitted around 26th of February, and final exam, exactly will be announced maybe next week, within next week, and you will be allowed to bring in 2 pieces of A4 paper into the exam room, and the exam will be on site. Okay, we have 9 students here, at least. It's okay. Till now, any question? What do you want? If you want to change something related to the score, please let me know. You want to increase or reduce the project score or okay. The project. Three part for the project part, we have three part, 2 parts as a group and 1 part as an individual, and the detailed score of the part will be, the first part will be 20, the second part will be 25, and the last part as an individual will be 5. Okay, but the work will not be tons of work, just to prove just to prove that you can work and you understand the concept of the cost. That is the goal. Since normally in some in your 3rd year class, you already study software requirements, right? Right. Last semester you study software requirements.
Yes.
And also together on last semester you study software design, right?
Yes, we have.
Yes. And then in this semester you have to study construction, testing, and maintenance within the class, and that is something. You may have a question that is which one is more important and why Does the design important, the requirement important, and testing, construction, maintenance is important. Why we everything is put in one cost? Uh, which one is more important comparing three costs: requirement, design, and this cost? What is your idea? What do you think? You want to just give me some answer? Oh, okay. Sorry, I didn't share my screen. Okay, next time please let me know if I don't share the screen. This is the contact point. This slide will be uploaded after this course. This is what are we discussing. We have scoring criteria, quiz, term project, final exam, like this. Okay.
Three projects.
Actually, it's one, but it will be subparted. So the first two parts will be continuous, and the last one will be some kind of comment or some just like you're working as a team. And then the last thing is that you make announcement. What is your collaboration? What is your part of work? Okay, just claim your work. It's not just you have to do it again. It's just one project, and just explain your contribution to the project. That's all. Any question? And the project will be two continuous project on software construction and software testing. So the idea of this course is we have a lecture, we have a class for discussion, and then after the lecture is finished, after we continue our course, the project will reflect on how you understand class, and from the project reflection, I will decide what should be the question in the final exam. And then after the final exam, that is, I want to recheck that what is your claim inside your project that you did, that you have contribution in your project that is corresponding with the final exam or not. But that is not the point for scoring, but I just want to check that if you can improve from your reflection, that if in your this individual explanation you didn't get it well, but you after you finish the project you understand it and working hard you can do better in the final exam, that is fine. It's not just for I just want to look in the last in the sorry, I just want to look in the overall view of what students did and how they contribute and how they learn and what is study outcome of each part of the course. And this is short course, maybe 2 or 3 weeks and intense. And I just make sure that everything is well explained and you understand the concept, because next on your fourth year you have to start the software engineering project course. And yes, the software testing is one main topic that you need to add it into your project, and you need to demonstrate that you understand the testing project. Sorry, you understand the software testing in your project well enough to pass the criteria of the project, the software engineering project. And normally students will get stuck, or they have to rework on their software engineering project since they didn't do a proper software testing. Okay, so and that is one thing we have. Is this cost important? Yes. Normally in the next year you have to do software in your software engineering project. You have to do some kind of requirement, design, and testing, and the other related topic. But three main of this will be three important part if you want to complete your senior project or software engineering project next semester on your fourth year. So what should be the sequence of topic that we are going to study for this year? For this class, it's the second semester of academic year 2022. Oh, sorry, 23. Because now it's 2024, right? This card will not, we not, the sequence of this card is not played as the previous course. For this course, we are going to start with software construction, and software maintenance. Okay. So it means that tomorrow we are going to discuss the software construction first. And then after we finish software construction, we are going to discuss software testing. And then after we do some kind of software testing, we present the project and we will some kind of discuss brief introduction in the software maintenance. Sorry, some typo. Okay. Now, any question? Okay. If no question, if you don't have any question, and I will assume that you are okay with this criteria. But for for those students who didn't join, and if you watch this video, the recorded video, and you want to make some objection, or you want to ask issue, before that we may change some of this slightly. It's okay. Please let me know, and please let me know on tomorrow. Within tomorrow. Okay. Any comment after tomorrow? 18 6 p.m. tomorrow. I will not welcome. Just let me know if you want to change this criteria. Please let me know before tomorrow 8 p.m. Otherwise, I will assume that everyone is okay with this criteria. Okay. Everyone quiet. Anyone here? System as well. Please let me know again, please. I just see one student interact. How about the other?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, thanks for responding. No question about this?
อาจารย์คะไอตัวควิสอะค่ะ
Mm-hmm.
จะเป็นในห้องเหรอคะอาจารย์
The quiz will be distributed online through the Microsoft Teams system. It's just a normal Microsoft Team quiz that I will distribute it to you, and you have about 1 or 2 days to answer.
อ๋อโอเคขอบคุณค่ะ
Because I don't know. If I just want to make a quiz in the class, yeah, I prefer that. But the thing is now we have less than 10 students here. If I do a quiz, some of your friends, I don't know whether they are available or not on this time, they will be not able to complete. But if I want to make some, I think if I want to make some of the on class quiz, I just like if you want to ask the question and I want you to answer within next 20 minutes, I will let you know 1 day or 2 days before for that kind of quiz. So, and then you have 20 or 30 minutes to complete it. I will let you know 1 day or 2 days before that. We have the quiz that everyone need to complete within that time. Okay? Is that okay? Okay. This is clear now. Any more? Okay, if no further question, you may ask who am I, and just this is again, this is my name. My name is Chajakit Elisata, and this is my email. If you prefer to contact me through the email, it's fine. But for the quick response, just in Microsoft Team chat. I don't know. Sometimes it's quick enough for Microsoft Team chat, but sometimes it's not. Anyway, just but within 2 or 3 hours, I think it's okay to for respond within this course through the Microsoft Team chat. And you may ask, what is my expertise? Why I'm teaching this course? Normally, I teach from first year to the third year because normally I have to make some explanation why this course is so short and module, because now I'm trying to finish my PhD and I don't have a lot of time left. So that is fine. This is the reason this course is like a short period of time. And My expertise normally I teach object-oriented programming, database, software design, and the other course is software. Sorry, component-based software development. Just like Ajahn Chachai, he's teaching you like this last semester on component-based software development, and you use some kind of Spring Boot framework and related framework. That is, but before this, 5 or 6 years ago, this component-based software development divided make it into 2 sections, one for Java and the other one for C# and ASP MVC. But actually, it's a to demonstrate the same software concept as a component can be developed to different type of programming language and blah blah blah. And also I also teach the software design class before, but this last semester I don't have any. I'm being busy, and I just give the course to Dr. Vishaka. Anyway, the thing is that in software testing, I'm going to teach this course in software testing to make some kind of reflection on what you think. Why is it important to study software deployment and software design? Because if you make a good design, if you make a good document, to create the test is also easier, and it's also better testing strategy corresponding to the good requirement and the good design. But if you do the bad design, bad requirement, also you can lose out your software testing work, software testing part. And the other thing is that the other point of view is if you have a good software design, good software requirement, good software design, but you don't understand anything about software testing and software construction, your software product may not be as good as you expected from the document of design and requirement. So 3 of these things must going together, get along together: the quality of requirement, quality of design, quality of construction and testing. If 4 of these has a good contribution, has a good quality, it means that you can expect the good quality piece of software project that you are going to deliver. Okay. And if you listen to me from starting of this conversation, this class, I not mentioned a lot about software construction, but I mainly focus point out as a software testing. You may have a question why, and I also have a question why I intend to say a lot of things related in this for today. A lot of things related to testing more than something that is related to software construction. You have any idea why? Does the testing is more important than construction? Okay, no answer. That's fine. Just that we will discuss in after we will discuss in the detail why we're talking in the detail of what is software construction that we are going to study. What is the meaning of software construction that we are going to study within this course? And what is the meaning of software testing that we are going to study within this course that reflect our degree in software engineering from camp. So before we start, today is for introduction. I want to ask for something. Can you give me can you explain to me what is a software requirement? Why we do software? What is the conclusion of software requirement that you study from last semester? Bank? Not things again. Type out. What is your what is a software requirement? What is it? Hello? What do you understand about the software requirement? What is it? What you study within that course?
Maybe what software should do or have to do.
In the high level point of view, that is okay. If you are if you are the other major student, this answer is okay. But if you are a software engineering student, I think you should provide more detail on what is software requirement. What we do when we do requirement. Any tools? Okay, be more specific on software requirement analysis. What we do? What should be the starting point, and what is the output? What is the artifact that we get after we we do a requirement analysis? What is the product of requirement process? Come on. Okay, I don't know. For my conclusion, normally in every process, because if you think about the process, what does this mean? Have some kind of interpretation as a job function. If you think about corresponding to the function, what does this function is? Function need what? Like this? Okay. If I make this explanation, what should be the process inside the process, maybe we can okay, for this topology, we have input, we have process, and we have the output. What should be the input of software requirement? No input. Okay, anyway. The output of software requirement analysis, should it be something like this, right? We create somewhat, we create use case description. Sorry, we create use case diagram, we create use case description, we create activity diagram, we create some kind of anything else. How many diagram you study from last semester? I don't know, but what is the final product of the requirement? You normally you should get the customer requirement specification and software requirement specification, at least two of these, right? Hello. Please please make some response so I can expect what should I can please make some response, since I need to make have to evaluate how many detail I have to go through before we start the class. I want to check your background, whether what you get from last semester and how I should continue on this course, because requirement and design is the pile part of the software project, but the construction and testing is the part that uh, in the second part, maybe it's saying in the final part before the software is submitted. So I just want to check what you know from the prior. What is your understanding of what is customer requirement specification and what is software requirement specification? What is it? What should be inside that things? Those things. Uh, why everyone is quiet? Sure, okay. You can, if you want to ask or answer some. If you, I prefer to make an interactive in English. Okay. No answer? Okay.
Sorry,
What does this mean?
my mic wasn't working.
Okay. Can you, if you want to give me the response, the answer, please explain. I'm welcome. I'm waiting and I'm expecting.
Can you repeat the question, please?
Yes. For requirement class, for the software requirement part, for the software requirement analysis, what should be the output of the requirement analysis process?
It should be what the customers want and what should be done in the program or the product.
That is the conversation. But what is the document? The output document should be customer requirement specification and software
Yes.
requirement specification, right?
Yeah, yes, SRS and URS.
Yes. And what should be inside that? What
Just
should
a
be
moment.
inside those documents?
It should. It should be how a customer or how a user the person that use our program interacts with our program.
Okay. So that's corresponding to customer requirement specification and UI UX design, something like that.
Yes, or maybe how the system responds to our interaction with them.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe
So high level interaction design.
Yes,
Okay.
I mean,
And anything else?
no, that's probably what I thought about it.
What should be software requirement specification? How is different from the customer requirement specification?
Okay, software is like the response of the system that when the user interacts with that when the user interacts with our program, and the software requirement specification is what the system will respond back to the user.
Yes. Okay. And how about, but that is not, if we talk about the user and the system, it will be user requirement level. It's not software requirement level. In software requirement specification, we talk about functional requirement and non-functional requirement. What is functional requirement inside a software requirement specification? It should describe what is the function, what is the input, what is the process, and what is the output of the software, corresponding to some specific process that related to the software, right? Just like if you have a calculator software, what is functional requirement? We require function for add, minus, multiply, divide, and equate, right? And that
Yes.
functional is not directly interact with the user. Before we expose this kind of function to the user, we have to make some specification of what should be the function for adding the number, something like that.
Yes.
Okay. So requirement in the customer level, we have a high level, what customer expect, what should be the interactive, and blah blah blah. But in the function, the document should be well described. What is the input and process and output of each sub working function? And we have a lot of function in one software, and those functions putting together is we answer one of the customer requirement. Okay. Maybe we come back about this question later, but I just want to check what is your understanding before we go into the idea of construction and testing. Okay, and also about what is the output of software design?
Software design.
We have class diagram, we have sequence diagram, we have architectural design, maybe the ER diagram, maybe okay, maybe 4 of that.
Process diagrams, something like that.
Yes, process, but normally you have to normally in traditional the output of design, it should be the class diagram and sequence diagram. And maybe some people they try to add some kind of the activity or blah, blah, but the design that we're talking about is object-oriented analysis and design. And those kind of output will be class, will be sequence, will be some kind of database, ER diagram, and some kind of okay, maybe some kind of interface design or the API. But anyway, the API or the class diagram or is some kind of exposed group of function, group of objects that need to be used after analyze the requirement. Right? Am I right? And also talking about design pattern is some kind of the design pattern is the principle. It is some kind of philosophy, theoretical things. When we talk about okay, what should be how many pattern you study last semester?
Oh,
It's about 20 as a Gang of Four standard, right? Three categorization. Talk about okay, just like some of the classic and simple is like at the
I truly remember UML. That's one of them.
no, UML is implementation of the. It's the implementation. It's the output of the philosophy of the design pattern philosophy. Design pattern is a philosophy to help you solve the problem on object-oriented programming things. If you have a class, you have an interface, we have interaction, we have a function, you have a class and interface, and some kind of when we put a class and interface together in the large system, then we will have a lot of problem trying to connect it or make it work as we want. And the design pattern is a philosophy that you should do this and you should do that to solve or prevent the problem. Just like when you have adapter problem, the adapter pattern is if you have one interface that existing and you want to export that interface into the other type, you create adapter to encapsulate that interface and change and define how that interface can be changed to interact with the new expected interface, something like that. But the thing is that the output should be some kind of class diagram or sequence diagram, how it works. And okay, I guess what thanks for your interactive. I get some information that I should process and design how the class should be continued to, especially when we talk about software testing. And okay, now you have any question?
Not yet. Like,
Okay,
I need
that's
time.
fine.
I need
That's
time to
fine.
think.
Okay, that's fine. I didn't expect you to give me a full explanation. Just want to expect some student to interact and some student, if you still have no idea what is going on, I just recommend you go back for searching for what you study from last semester, review it and make yourself ready for this course. Okay, the thing is that today I will give you one quiz. I want you to search for I'm not sure whether version 3 or 2 right now. Have you ever heard of this word?
No, not at all.
Not at all. Not any class, not any lecturer mentioned about this Suibok.
No, maybe they did mention it, but probably it's a long time ago, maybe.
Okay, so the quiz today, what is it? I give you this is a short abbreviation is a short keyword. Suibok. What is it? And give me the answer in the quiz. What is Suibok and what Suibok encapsulate or what Suibok contain? What consists of Suibok?
Oh, okay. I just search it now. So it's about the ISO.
No,
Oh, okay.
the
Software
ISO
engine.
is a part of it. From the other
Okay.
point of view. But okay, this will be your first homework, and I give you. Please finish it before the next class, the class tomorrow. But just 2 or 3 minutes to search for this one. Just search so you understand what is the full word of this Reebok. And if you search maybe the wiki, but okay, you can start using, should not use the wiki. We have some better explanation from IEEE or some kind. A lot of documentation make explanation about Reebok. Not I recommend. Okay, better is for IEEE.
Uh,
Mhm. Okay, and yes, we have Reebok 3.0. We have 1, 2, 3, something maybe slightly different. But if you want to be software engineer, I think you should have a glimpse. You have to have some clean understanding of what is Reebok, so you can make some visualization of what you have studied so far and what are you uh, what do you need to do and what do you need to complete and what is the knowledge that you need to get before you can call yourself as software engineer. Okay, I will assign this quiz and yes, please let your friends know that I assigned the quiz, so let them finish it within within the deadline. And thanks for joining the class, I think.
okay.
And tomorrow will be 9 to 12 if you have a time. If you don't have any time, just you can watch. I will record the video and let you come back and review later. Tomorrow, I will start talking about software construction as a conceptual thing, conceptual idea. And actually, it will be related to your software design part also. You have some reflection, just have some going back and forth between design and construction things.
Yes. For is it the Sweetbox version 3?
2 or 3 is okay, but
Oh, okay.
just I'm not going to dive into the detail of Sweetbox. If you see what is inside the Sweetbox right now, you see that it's a lot of things. But and tomorrow I will go into detail of that box, that things, and how the Sweetbox related to our curriculum, our degree, and how related to this course, and what should be the big projection of what you have to do as a software engineer. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. If you don't have any further question, I think I will stop for today's. I think it's okay for starting. And please make sure that now we have 40 students enrolled. Anyone has a problem with something with the name, your name is not here, or some of your friends just drop out. I need it. Just let me know. Okay.
Okay.
It's 40 students enrolled now. And if something changed, I just load it for the REG today. And I think there should not be something changed. Okay, I think I will stop recording and okay, see you tomorrow, 9. Okay, I have one question. I have one question.
Yes.
Is it okay for the class for 3 hours in the morning? You have the other class? Or 1.5 hours in the morning and 1.5 hours in the afternoon?
Um,
We had
I'm okay.
discussed in time.
I'm okay in the morning, but like for example, in Tuesday and Friday, I have a class at 11, so I maybe need opinions on other people too because I don't know the schedule. This is only my schedule.
Yes, yes. For me, after I searching for the schedule, some of you may not be as a normal schedule, so I just want to check. Okay, if 9 to 10:30, and then this time slot for the day, everyone is okay with that?
So it's like a two-part for one day, right?
Yeah, actually, yes. Next week I prefer 2 parts for one day.
Yes, actually, I'm okay with this because it doesn't conflict with my schedule. I'm okay with this. Maybe like the professor should start a vote so maybe
But
some student can.
it says I just want to check this because. But anyway, on Wednesday, if I want to make an on-site for 1 p.m. to 4 p.m., this is okay.
I'm fine with it, but I don't know if others will be.
Okay. Okay, for tomorrow will be 9 to 12 as an online. But just some introduction and discussion. You don't need to join, but you can. I recommend that you watch the video later, and then I will ask again, and I will create a tentative schedule for next week and discuss with you at the end of the class tomorrow.
Okay.
Okay.
That's all.
Yes.
That's all for today, right?
Yes. So all for today.
Oh,
For introduction, the first day.
okay.
Tomorrow we will start talking about software construction. Okay. Any question?
Unknown currently.
Okay. Okay.
And
Have a good day, and see you
it,
tomorrow.
okay, you too.
Yep. Bye.
Thank you very much.
Yes. Welcome. And I will stop recording. And please acknowledge that every class I will record a video, and please and I will acknowledge at the starting of the video, but the student who's joined later, just acknowledge yourself that you are joining the video that which is recorded. Okay, and you are okay with this. Okay, stop recording and end the meeting, and see you tomorrow.